What would you say are the top two synergies between managing rock bands and growing Wokai's chapters?
The balancing act. On the rock band side, between promoters, marketers, artists, clubs, etc., and on the Wokai side, between people who want to do good but have full-time jobs and have a little part of their time, you have to balance motivating them and not pressuring them too much, and find out each person's capacities and what they can do locally. So I think the balancing act would be the common feature.
So, Jon, you've said you've been here in China for about 15 years now.
That's right.
One question I get every single day is why support China? China has the quickest growing economy in the world. Why do you think it's important to grow microfinance in China?
This is that there's, let's say, maybe 15 or 20% of the population that's actually directly profiting from the economic growth, and the rest of the population is being left behind. There are areas in the provinces where you're going to run into farms that seem like they're from the Middle Ages in Europe. They have no electricity, no running water, they're using very ancient techniques. And through microfinance, we're able to reach those people, give them an insight to the modern world, give them capital to help pull themselves out of their situation and improve their lives. Recently,
I know that you did a trip up to Inner Mongolia to see some of Wokai's work firsthand. Could you tell us an interesting story from your time up there?
Well, I've got a hospitality background, so I like looking at the restaurant ones and how they were set up and what they did. And we had one of the borrowers who had started up a restaurant in Trifong, so in the town where we were, and who was trying to get around, getting people in and whatnot. And she was making, let's say, not the best use of space, and there seemed to be a few things that she could adapt. And through talking to her, you realize that our field partners were actually not just there to talk about how she was doing business side and if she could repay her loan, but listening to our side suggestions and trying to discuss with her how she could improve her business as a whole. And I thought it was really interesting because a lot of people perceive microfinance, they hear the word finance and they're thinking of the loans. And it was great to see that our field partners out there are actually sort of holding the borrower's hands and taking them through the whole process and trying to help them out.